everyone. I'm Bismay Tripathy from India, currently pursuing my PhD from University. So my topic is on spatio-temporal pattern of human health and conflict and the landscape connectivity among their fragmented habitat. So 21st century has brought many conservation challenges. One of the major is habitat fragmentation, which is particular issue of all the developing countries. So we'll talk about India, whose growing population has put tremendous stress on its wildlife. So Asian elephant is one of them, which is which is categorized as an endangered species according to IUCN. India is home to 60% of its total population, and which has decreased by 10% since 2012. That's why it has given highest priority species. So the major threats are habitat loss, and there are a lot like ivory, climate change. The main issue is human-elephant conflict. The cause is elephant used to travel large distance for its social activities, for food, water, and other things. But most of the migratory routes have been replaced by human activities like build-ups, roads, and other things. That is leading to interaction with human and elephant. Sometimes it becomes deadly, which has led to a lot of human lives as well as elephant lives. That's why India is facing a serious conservation challenge with its growing human populations and its unconsumption pattern that have forced elephant into closer contact with human. Few research has been done on HEC to control through some mitigation approaches like protected area management, ecological corridor establishment, different kind of deterrents. So what are the gaps? If we ask, has the mitigation strategy shown potential outcomes, then we found that most of the fences, that is electric fences, are turning out to be showing opposite results. That means it's taking elephant lives. So due to there are many other gaps that I have written here. So based on those gaps, I made my objectives. That is the temporal trend, the characterization of its of human elephant conflict, the spatial trend. Also, I'll find out the number of people who are vulnerable to HEC. Then I'll find out the Asian elephant occupancy in my study area and their habitat code, and finally to evaluate to identify the suitable connectivity, landscape connectivity, or movement pathway for them. This is my study area. So I collected data from ministry published report and local forest department, also from some compensation data. For temporal analysis, I relied on different kind of statistical analysis. So I categorized my data. I used data from 2001 to 2018. So I categorized my data from 2001 to 6, another 2007 to 2012, another 2013 to 2018, HEC1, HEC2, HEC3 respectively. I used replace K function for pattern, SAT scan for evaluating number of people who are vulnerable to HEC. I use Moran scatter plot LISA for hotspot mapping, and kernel density mapping for HEC distribution. For estimating elephant occupancy, I relied on unmarked model using various number of covariates that I have enlisted here. For calculating the landscape connectivity and its analysis, I used current theory, which is based on current and resistance concept. For resistance layer preparation, I relied on 6 experts' feedback as well as from few literatures. The average score and weightage for calculating resistance map, I have given a table here. So what are the results? The major results, I found that the characteristic, there are 4 kind of HEC: human death, human injury, human damage, and crop damage. So all 3 like human death, injury, and house damage is declining from 2001, but crop damage is increasing since 2009 till 2018. So what is the major temporal pattern that I have found is winter season is significantly found to be the dominant season over the other season. So on the right side, the graph is clearly showing for the all 3 temporal phases, HEC1, HEC2, and HEC3, all are the distribution of HEC is truly or significantly clustered. So here the blue circles on the right side, the blue circles map in the maps are showing the window for HEC cluster, and the red bar is showing the number of people those are vulnerable to human elephant conflict. This is the overlapping of kernel density and LISA hotspot and spatial circular window map, which is showing the densest clustered of human elephant conflict in my region. So I have given in HEC1 means in the first temporal phases the 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 risk was in the central part, which is shifted gradually to the northeastern part of my study area. The whole table is showing the number of villages under vulnerable to human elephant conflict. So the elephant occupancy was detected. Here is the map, and there are total 6 to 7 potential variable I found to which helped me in detected elephant occupancy out of 15 variables. And as you can see, open forest, cropland, precipitation shows the potential to estimate their occupancy. Then I used delocomotions analysis for deriving their habitat core. The B is the second map is the resistance map. Using this information, I calculate the current flow, that is elephant. That means the elephant movement pathway. So this is the figure that's showing the list path, suitable path for elephant movement among their fragmented habitat, and the other map is showing the patches which are barrier for elephant movement along their suitable pathways. So the conclusion is the escalating HEC demands strengthening of conflict mitigation. So our study may help the stakeholder to identify the high priority villages, also to help in find out the spatially adaptive mitigation plans, and well connected landscape among the fragmented habitat can help to maintain a self-sustaining population of elephant and safe passages with less contact with human. So further raising public awareness and help from different sector is required. Thank you. These are my reference.